Hi, welcome to Madras Academy. In this session, we are going to learn about operators. Ternary operator, unary operator, arithmetical assignment operator, and nested condition statement. These are all the topics we are going to cover in this session. Ternary operator. In ternary operator, we are having question mark and colon. Using this, we can check the value in single line. For that purpose, we are using this. And if you learn this ternary operator, no need to write if else. Okay. So there we have to write a lots of line. But here in single line, we can check the value. For example, here I declared the two variable a and b. Okay, and in result I'm going to check whether the both the value is equal or not. This is an expression. If the both the value is equal, I'm having question mark symbol here, that is that operator I used. If this expression is true, whatever the values I'm having in a, that will be assigned to the result. Okay, otherwise whatever the value we are having in b, that will be assigned to the result, and result will print the output. Like this way we can write the ternary operator program. In practically how to get the output for this, we'll see that. Okay, and next unary operator and arithmetical assignment operator. Okay, both I explained here. In unary operator, I'm having plus plus minus minus. Okay, in this we have two types of increment and decrement value. Okay, we have to decide whether we need to increment or decrement. Okay, and defaultly this operator will increment only one value and decrement only one value. Okay, and in this we have two types, one is post, another one is pre. Okay, and here post increment and post decrement. In the same way, pre increment and pre decrement. Like this operator will execute. And here mostly we are using this operator in looping condition. Okay, repeatedly if we need to execute any code, in that time we can use this operator. And as well as here I given a small demo for that. See, I declare a variable a equal to 10 and I'm going to print this value. And what is the output for this line? Whatever the values I assigned, that is the output for this line, right? So output is a equal to 10, like that it will print. Okay, and why I am using this parenthesis now? See, I am going to give the calculation in the same line. Okay, in that time I am having a plus operator and as well as our value calculation also. Okay, in this line it is not a problem, directly we can write it. But see, in this fourth line I am having a plus 3 times, right? So in this time we need to differentiate, like which one is in concatenation, which is calculation, like that. So for this calculation line, I did all the variable value inside the parenthesis. I written like that. Okay, so not a problem, we will write it like this way. And here I print a value is 10, like that it will print the output here. While we move on to the second line, a plus plus, like that I return. So what is the output for this a plus plus? So don't see here. Okay, so just I return the output. You just guess the output for this line. So previous value is 10. Okay, so what is our recent value? A plus 1 means this is automatically you can consider as 11, right? But it won't print 11. Okay, it will print 10 only. Why? Because this is a post increment type. Okay, first it will print the value, then it will increment the value. Okay, and here it's incremented, see. Okay, and in the same way here, if I used plus plus a, this type is called as a pre-increment. Okay, see, recent value is 11. 11 will increment as 12. Okay, like this it will print it. And now recent value is 12. Okay, and here also I printed recent value 12. and continuously I am using the arithmetical assignment operator, and here 12 into equal to 2, like that I am going to calculate it here, and now the output is 24. In the same way you can use the other operator whatever we are having here. Okay, so here I used multiple. You can use divide, modulus, plus, minus, and you can use any number here. Okay, to add or multiple or divide everything we can do it, and not only the single value. Okay, you can write any number to calculate with the first number. Okay, and it will print the output. So like this way we need to use the arithmetical assignment operator, and this is the code. Okay, we'll see it, this entire code, in our practical session, how the output will display it. We'll see that. Okay, next, nested condition statement. Nested condition statement means if I'm going to check the condition inside that, one more condition I'm going to write it now. In that time, it is called as a nested condition statement. Okay. For example, one if I return. Okay, if that condition is true, again I'm going to write one more if inside that if now. That is also the nested condition. And inside the for loop or while loop, I'm going to check one more condition using if or using while now. That time also it is called as a nested condition statement. And in all the nested condition statement, continue keyword is a default keyword. Okay, so if we need to terminate, in that time we need to use the break keyword. Okay, and what is the difference between this continue and the break? We will see that. And the break is used to stop the execution. Continue will continuously execute if the condition is true or false. It won't bother about the first condition. If the condition is true or false, the second condition, if that condition is getting false till that much of the time, it will execute again and again. Okay, so it won't stop the execution. Okay, so for this break and continue in nested condition statement, how to write it, we'll see it. And now we'll start write the program for the ternary operator first. Okay, here I open the notepad plus, and I will create the new file and the folder and everything. And this is our previous class program. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, we will write it separately, class program 1. Okay, and first I need to save this. Go to the folder, and this is the class 5, right? I'm going to create it, class 5. Okay, I just open it, and I saved. Okay, so now we need a main function and the static block. I just copy it from here and I will paste it. Okay, okay, so now in this I'm going to write the program for ternary operator. Ternary operator. Okay, so now I need to close all the other files. That's in left side, right? Okay, now I'm going to open the command window also. In the same path I need to open one command window. Okay, so I opened, and now everything is ready. Now we'll write the program for this. So I'm going to use the ternary operator, and I need to get the runtime input. Okay, for A and B. So for that I need a scanner class first. Okay, we'll import it. Import java.util.asterisk semicolon. Okay, and after import we need to write the class here. Okay, and here only for the A and B variable I'm going to get the runtime input. So for that only one scanner I need. Okay, so here scanner system.in. Okay, and then system.out.print, enter first number. Okay, and here A equal to s1 dot next int. In the same way we need to get the input for the second number. Okay, so make it here second number, and this is for the b variable. Okay, now after getting the input, we need to start calculate the value. Okay, see, I'm having a close brace everything here. Okay, now here I'm going to write a value calculation res1, like that I will declare it. And here you can use any operator. I will use equal to operator to check whether the value is equal or not. Okay, so colon b, that's it. So here I'm going to print the system dot out dot println. This is a result 1, right? So res1, whatever the value I'm getting, I need to print it. This is one way. Okay, like this way we can write it. And the another method, result 2, I will write it. Okay, so whether the both the value is equal, I need to print 100. Okay, or else I need to print 50. Okay, so I'm going to print the result 2 variable value, whatever I'm getting, that will print. Okay, and in the same way, this is another method, result 3. If the value is equal, I need to add a and b. Okay, otherwise I need to multiple to value a into b. Okay, that will be assigned to the res3, right? Now the result 3 will print here. So these are all the different way to calculate the output. So here I used integer type, everything. Okay, and now I'm going to write the string type also. For the string type, here we'll make it string. Okay, here result 4, and if it is string, we need to write both are equal. Okay, else both are not equal, like this. Okay, and now here I need to print result 4. Whatever the result we are having in fourth variable, that will print. Okay, this is another pattern. Whatever the pattern you need, you can write it. Okay, and this Java, all the high level language, not only Java, all the high level language, we can get the string output, and as well as in ternary operator we can get the integer, string, and if we need a boolean also we can write it. Okay, everything we can write it here. But in C++, in that language, it will print only the integer output. Okay, not a string value or a boolean value, like that. Okay, so here I used it true. If it is false, it will print false. Okay, and this is res5, right? So res5, I'm going to print it. Okay, now I saved. Here I completed all the calculation and the checking condition. Okay, in integer type, string type, boolean type, everything I returned. Okay, and it will display the number, and here also number, and a small calculation, and a string message, and either it is true or false, like this it will print the output. So we will compile and we will see the output for this. Java C program1.java, Java program 1. So if I get the runtime input 10 and 10, it will print both are equal. So based upon that, it will print it is true, like that it's printing. Now if I used 15 to na, it's false. So it will print all type of outputs. Okay, like this way we can use the ternary operator. Any doubts in this? In ternary operator? Okay. Next, we'll move on to the arithmetical assignment operator. Okay, and I'm going to copy this everything, and I need a program 2. Okay, now I need to save this. Okay, and this one here I'm going to write the arithmetical assignment operator and unary operator. Unary operator and arithmetical assignment operator. Okay, both I'm going to write it in this. And first I need to declare the a variable, and I need a scanner object. Okay, scanner s1 equal to new scanner, and we need to get the runtime input, right? So for that we need to use system.in. Okay, and for the a variable we need to get the input, and for that I'm going to copy it from here. Here also I'm having a variable, so for the time saving I'm writing like this, but you have to write the code, okay, for the practice. Okay, so here I got the input and I need to print this value. So for that, print ln a value is, okay, and what is the a value? We need to print it in this parenthesis like this. Okay, so here it will print a value, and in the same way I just copied this line, and here I'm going to write a plus plus. If I write like this is the post increment. Okay, in right side if I used plus plus, this is a post increment, and after that I'm going to print the normal variable value. And if I used plus plus before, now this is a pre-increment. Okay, in the same way you try for the minus minus operator. Okay, you can try it and get the output. Okay, so here I'm only two operator on post and pre. I returned everything, and continuously I will do the arithmetical assignment operator. So whatever the recent value I'm going to get there, and using that whatever the values I'm going to get for the a variable, I'm going to multiple equal to 3. Okay, so here multiple equal to 3. Okay, and then I'm going to print the a value, and continuously minus equal to 6. Okay, minus equal to 6. Okay, and multiple minus plus also you can do it, but I'm not doing plus. Okay, you can do it whatever the operators I missed here, you can do it in a practical session. And as well as here I'm going to use multiple divide. Okay, divide equal to 2, divide equal to 2. Okay, this is the calculation, and after that I need to print the a value. So these are all the arithmetical assignment operator, and this batch is a unary operator. Okay, so how to execute and how to get the output for this program we'll see, and everything I returned. Okay, packages also is there. Okay, now we'll move on to the command window and just will compile this program. This is a program 2. Okay, and I need to run this program 2. So I can enter any value. I'm going to give 15. See, a value is 15. Okay, this is a post increment, but it is not incremented. It will print the same value, and after this line it will increment 16. Okay, if it is pre-increment, 16 is incremented and it will print the value as 17. Now the recent value is 17, and 17 into 3, 51. 51 is a recent value for the a variable, and I'm going to minus 6, 45. 45 is the recent value now, and 45 is divided by 2, not 22, and remaining value is 22. Okay, so like this it will execute the code. Unary operator and as well as arithmetical assignment operator. Everything I returned here. Okay, and next what program we need to do for this nested condition statement. Okay, so we'll write one more program for the nested condition statement. This is program number 3. First we need to save this, and here no need the util package. I'm not going to get the input. Okay, so I removed, and here it is nested condition statement. Okay, so using break and continue keyword, using break and continue keyword. The continue keyword. Okay, so now we'll come to here and see. I'm going to write the for loop first. Okay, for within a parenthesis int I equal to 0, I less than equal to 25, and then I plus plus. Okay, so I'm having one for loop. Okay, and I'm going to print this for loop first. Okay, system.out.println I value is, okay, first I will print the I value. Okay, so here I didn't return any nested condition, only one condition is there. If the condition is true, it will print. Now the condition is true only, right? So starting from 0 up to 25 times this program will execute, right? We'll see this. See, it's printing the output. Okay, now I'm going to check each and every value. I'm going to check whether the number that is 0 is divided by 2. If I get the remainder value 0, okay, in that time we need to print the value, otherwise I need to terminate it. Okay, that is a concept. See, uh, if I used that odd or even concept, like same way here also I'm going to use it. If I is module by 2, okay, if that value I'm getting remainder value is 0 na, okay, that is um, 0 means it will enter into this block and we need to print the I value. Okay, so first time 0 is modeled by 2, remainder value is 0 na, that is correct only, right? So we'll see the output. See, first time is printing. Okay, second time, what is the value we are having there? 1, right? In for loop we received 1 value, but here in nested condition statement, see that 1 is not printing, 2 is printing here. Why? Because if this condition is true, then only uh, I asked to print the I value. Okay, if 1 is modeled by 2, that remainder value is not 0. So in that time the code is not executed, and after that again that one value will be incremented here, right? Now 2 is modeled by 2, remainder value is 0. In that time, see, I'm getting 2 value. Again 3 is not printing, 4 is printing, like that till up to 24 times it print. But the second time the condition is getting false. Okay, but that this looping condition is not terminated. It's continuously executing the code till the for loop is condition is getting false. Now, till that much of the time the code will execute again and again. See, so what we need to do for this? See, if I write like this type of code, it won't satisfy the if condition. Okay, if this condition is true or false, it won't bother about this. Okay, it consider only the for loop condition, that is main condition. If this condition is getting false, then only the program will terminate. Otherwise, it won't terminate. It will continuously execute the loop here like this way. Okay, so we need to terminate. If the for loop we need to terminate it in this time, right? If the value is not satisfied, we need to terminate it, but it is not terminated. It's continuously till up to 24 times it will execute it here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, see, first we will write the continue keyword. Okay, first we will write the continue keyword. See, I'm going to compile this. I'm going to compile this program and I'm going to run this. So see, I'm not having any difference. Before that I returned without continue keyword, and as well as here I returned the continue keyword and I executed, compiled, I executed the code. Same way I'm getting the output. That means in nested condition statement, continue is a default one. Okay, So if you return a continue or if you not return a continue keyword, here it is default one. Okay, and if you need to terminate, in that time we need to use the break keyword. Okay, if this condition is not true, in that time we need to stop the execution. No need to execute again and again. Okay, so for that only we are using break keyword. And see, I'm going to compile and I'm going to run it. See, only one time the loop will execute. The second time that one value is there now, in that time the condition is false, so it won't execute the looping condition repeatedly. Okay, it will terminate the block. So that is a difference between a continue and a break keyword here. Okay, so now we'll use the break keyword in another format. Okay, we'll write one more program for this. For the nested condition only I'm going to write it. And here I will create a class program 4. First we will save it. See, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the break keyword. That means continue as a default one. Okay, here I'm going to use the break keyword and we'll plan the variable like this. Name and int pin number. Okay, and then int amount. Okay, so you consider I'm going to enter into the ATM machine. I'm going to enter the PIN number. If this PIN number is satisfied, okay, I need to print the customer name and as well as account balance, whatever I'm having there. Okay, so this account balance I'm going to assign it, and as well as the name also, customer name also I will assign here defaultly. So for the user PIN, for our program I will give 1234. Okay, that is a user PIN. I assigned all the value for that, but we need to get the runtime input for the user PIN, right? So for that I declared one more variable, user PIN. For this user PIN I'm going to get the runtime input. Okay, so we'll move on to the package. We'll write the package for that, util dot asterisk semicolon, and then for this user PIN we need to write the scanner. Okay, scanner s1 equal to new scanner. I'm going to get the runtime input for the user PIN. Okay, I return scanner, and before this I need to write system dot out dot print enter user PIN. Okay, and then here I'm going to write s1 dot next int. Okay, and here I'm going to check whether the user PIN is equal to PIN. Okay, if the condition is true, it will enter into this block, and else it will enter into this block. Okay, so here normally what we are going to do in else block, that is system dot out dot println PIN number is invalid, right? System dot out dot println PIN number is invalid. If the condition is correct, it will enter into this block. We need to print the customer name. Okay, that name variable value will print here, and I need to print the account balance. Okay, and the balance I'm having in amount variable, that will print. Okay, so like this I return the code, and here I didn't use nested condition here. First we will see the output for this. Okay, and then how to add the nested condition here we will see. See, consider this is an ATM machine. Okay, like that you can consider it. Okay, so what is the program number? This is 4, right? So 4, and we need to run this. So I'm going to enter into the ATM. Okay, I'm going to enter the PIN number. If I enter the correct number, it will print the John 45, like that, current balance and name it will print here. And if suppose I'm writing improper PIN number, in that time PIN number invalid, like that it will print. So in ATM machine, what can we do there? 3 times we can swipe the card and we can enter the number, right? Okay, if the condition is getting false in that time, that is three times you entered, okay, but improper values you entered now, in that time we need to terminate. That means your account is blocked, like that we need to display the message. Okay, so here see, only one time I entered. If I entered the correct pin number, it will print it. Otherwise again I need to execute. Again I entered wrong pin number, it won't ask again and again, right? So we need to count it. Okay, we need to write the looping condition for that. So how to write it? See, the from here we need to write it. Okay, so we'll plan here. Int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 3 times, and then I plus plus. Okay, this is a looping condition. And see, so I added. Okay, now inside the for loop I'm having one more if else condition. This is a nested condition. Now it's coming like this. Okay, and see, once I am added the for loop, I'm going to compile and I'm going to run the program. See, first time I entered a proper pin number. Okay, so in that time what we need to do, we need to terminate. Okay, again it won't ask the pin number right here, right? So again it's asking, again the loop is iterating. Okay, if I entered a proper pin number, we need to terminate. So I got the output. I'm entered the proper pin number. I received the name and as well as the account balance. So no need to enter the value again, right? So for this, what we need to do here, we need to write system.exit. Okay. So if I used a system.exit, or you can use break keyword also, or you can use break. Okay. So if I used break, see, I'm going to terminate it. I'm going to compile and I'm going to run the program again. So if I used 1, 2, 3, see, it stopped the execution. Okay, you can use break keyword or you can use system exit also. Anything we can use it. But for the break only, we are telling this program again, right? So I'm using break. So it's terminated. See. So suppose if I entered improper value, in that time the loop is continuously, it will execute. Again it's asking. Okay, again I'm entering the improper value. Again at last I'm entering the proper value now. Now the loop is terminated. Okay, see, if I entered improper value, but the second time I entered properly, terminated. Okay, so break is used to terminate. Okay, so now see, I'm getting, see, in this I'm going to enter one more time. So I'm going to give all the pin numbers improper value. See, in all the improper value, I'm getting the invalid pin number, invalid pin number is invalid, pin number is invalid, like this I'm getting the message, right? But in third time what I need to print it now, here your account is blocked, like that I need to print it. Your time is exist. Okay, your account is blocked, like that I need a message, not a pin number invalid message. Okay, so for that what we need to do now, here in else, okay, in else we need to write if I value is equal to 3, it will enter into this block, else it will enter into this block and we need to print the invalid pin number message. Okay, now here I'm going to copy this, I'm going to paste it here. In this block I'm going to write time is over. Okay, or else your account is blocked. Okay, so like this I need to print the message. Okay, so now we'll move on to the command window. In command window we'll compile this again and we'll run the program. And here if I give proper value, I will print the output. Break is there, it's terminated. Again I'm going to run it. See, first time I entered improper value, second time proper value. Okay, this is terminated. Again I'm going to execute. Improper value, improper value, proper value. Okay, now all the three times I'm going to give the improper value. Time is over, your account is blocked. Okay, so like this way we can write the break keyword. Okay, so now you understand the concept, how to use the ternary operator, unary operator, arithmetical assignment operator, and as well as the nested condition statement. Any doubts in this session? In next session, we will see the string handling concept. Okay, in string handling in Java, we have two types of string handling. One is mutable and immutable. Okay, and how to handle the string using this concept in Java, we'll see that. And do the practical session for all the concept, then only you can write the program in your own. Okay, thanks for watching.